All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always a pleasure to be back.
Today, we're going to be looking at something super interesting.
Yeah,
It really highlights how impactful digital literacy can be, especially when it comes to empowering young women.
absolutely.
And we're going to be diving into the story of Asha, a young woman in India, and how her life was transformed thanks to an organization called AAs.
AAs is doing some really innovative work in this space.
And get this, in just 1 month of learning computer skills, she was able to get a job.
That's incredible. Talk about a fast track to success.
So yeah, let's dive in.
Let's do it.
So I guess the first thing, when we talk about digital literacy,
Right.
a lot of people think, oh, it's just about, knowing how to use a computer or a smartphone.
hmm
But it's really so much more than that, isn't it?
It really is. It's about opening up a whole world of opportunities, particularly for young women who might not have had access to education or resources.
Right.
So when we talk about AAs, this nonprofit based in India, they really get it.
Yeah.
They're using digital literacy as a tool for social change. They actually call it a mobilization tool.
I love that. A mobilization tool.
Yeah.
What does that actually look like in practice?
So basically, they're not just teaching girls how to, browse the internet or send emails.
Mhm.
They're giving them very specific job-ready skills, like, for instance, data entry, which is a huge demand right now.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And then from there, they're able to get jobs, become financially independent. It's empowering.
Right.
And they can contribute back to their families and communities.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about Asha.
Let's talk about Asha.
So what was her life like before she came across AAs?
So Asha was 17 years old, living with her parents, and she had two older sisters who were already married.
Okay.
But her family, they were struggling financially. Her father was unable to work due to some health issues, which is unfortunately really common. And so Asha's options were pretty limited. She couldn't really travel far for work.
Right.
And she, lacked the skills for a lot of the available jobs.
So she was facing some pretty big obstacles.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough situation,
Yeah.
but that's what makes her story so inspiring.
Right.
Like, even with all these challenges, Asha was so determined. She was like, I want to improve my life.
Yeah.
And so when she heard about AAs and their digital learning center, she jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what happened when she actually got into the program? What were some of the things that she was learning?
Well, I mean, from what I've read, it sounds like she was a really dedicated student.
Yeah.
Like, she'd stay after class to practice. She'd be borrowing books.
Wow.
She really wanted to soak it all in, And the program was really smart. They focused on practical things like data entry,
Yeah.
which, as we said before, tons of businesses need people who can do that.
Yeah.
And in just 1 month, she was able to master the skills that she needed to land a job.
That's incredible. So what exactly does a data entry job involve?
So data entry is all about being very precise and very fast on the keyboard.
Okay.
So her training really focused on that, like learning proper keyboarding skills, how to format the data properly.
Yeah.
She learned how to use specific software programs that companies actually use in their daily operations.
That's great.
So she was not only fast and accurate, she understood, how to keep the data organized, make sure everything was consistent.
So it wasn't just learning how to type quickly. It was about the importance of data itself.
That's exactly it. It's about data integrity.
Yeah.
And, that's a crucial skill in this day and age.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So obviously getting a job in 1 month is incredible.
Yeah, talk about a success story.
Yeah, but she's young. She's got a lot of life ahead of her. What are her long-term goals?
Oh, she's ambitious.
Yeah.
I mean, her goal right now is to work, gain some financial independence,
Makes sense.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to stop there. She actually wants to go back and learn even more advanced computer skills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, she's thinking maybe she could work for, a big tech company someday, or even go back to school and get a degree in computer engineering.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about transformative. This program really opened up her world.
It really did. And, it shows, when young women are given the opportunity to learn and grow, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, absolutely. It
Yeah.
really makes you think about, how initiatives like this can really create positive change.
100%. I mean, it's not just about giving people a fish, it's about teaching them how to fish. And that's what AAs is doing. They're empowering these girls to create their own futures.
Yeah, I love that. So as we wrap up, what stands out to you about Asha's story?
Well, for me, it's the ripple effect, right? Like, it's not just about Asha's own success.
Yeah.
It's about how this impacts her family, her community, and all the other girls who look up to her now and are like, wow, I can do that too.
Yeah. It's incredibly inspiring.
Like, if you empower one person, it can trigger this incredible chain reaction of positive change.
It really makes you think about the potential that exists right in your own community.
Absolutely.
How digital literacy could be the key to unlocking all these incredible opportunities for people.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
And until next time, keep exploring.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.